Real estate, real estate, real estate. Still some buzzwords that everybody can't get enough of. And, well, neither can we. I'm so excited to talk with Ann Carlson from 54 Realty. And Ann, we are in a beautiful home right now. I mean, just gorgeous. And maybe people still think like, oh, these lavish homes. Yeah, they're the ones going for top dollar. You were telling me, though, that there are still so many homes that are going for top dollar. We're still in a seller's market, aren't we?
We are. You're exactly right, Natalie. We are going for top dollar, and buyers are waiving appraisals, and they're bridging the gap if there's a difference between the appraisal and the contract price, and it's still a buyer's market, and we're still ticking upwards.
And so when it is ticking upwards, let's talk to the people out there. Maybe they're kind of thinking, hey, is this really the time to go ahead, take advantage of the market, possibly sell? What do you say to those people out there?
It is the perfect time. It's the perfect storm. Interest rates are still low, and that's a big deal right now. So we're seeing people that can find another place to go or rent until they can figure out what they want to do. Go ahead and sell your house now. It is still a very active frenzy market.
And let's talk time frames. I mean, I've heard on several occasions in several areas across the Bay that when you do list, even if you make it to putting that sign in the yard, it doesn't take too long before you start getting offers. Are you still seeing that?
100%. You are so correct. And you may want to wait just a couple of days just to make sure that you get the perfect offer for your seller. But I would say within maximum 1 to 3 days, you would have a full price offer.
I'm assuming this depends on a situation, but again, in such a beautiful home like we are today, and from top to bottom, you can tell it's been redone. So many people who are owners and they're thinking about selling may feel that, oh, I don't want to have to worry about the outside paint or the roof or remodeling this. Are you seeing that sellers are needing to make a lot more of those changes still before they list, or are people just listing as is a little bit and seeing what happens?
I'm seeing both.
Yeah.
So if they could do a really good deep clean, and they can do some kind of interior paint, and just clean everything up, they could make more money already. Some people just can't do it, and they may make it a little bit less, but we're still listing them like that too.
Along the same lines, I'm seeing a lot of advertisements out there these days, and a lot of companies, and this works for a lot of people out there. If time is of the essence, a company that can come in, purchase the home, fix it up themselves, and then they resell it. There's definitely that no showings that people like to be able to hear. But if you have the time, do you still see working with a realtor like yourself in 54 Realty is really where you're going to get the most money for your home?
I do. We can get more money than those companies, and sometimes you just want somebody that you can trust and that they can guide you through the whole process. So you have to weigh it out. Is it convenience that you don't want people to come in your house, or would you rather make more money and have representation?
That's a good way to look at it. And you know what? In Tampa Bay, too, is such a unique market, and there's so many different areas and pockets, things that people might not even know exist yet. And that's where working with someone like yourself and your teammates that really know the whole Bay Area.
Thank you. It's true. And we love it. And it's a frenzy market, and we hope to keep it going for another 12 months like this.
Okay, so we got to switch gears, though, because maybe people out there are like, you know what, I'm renting, but it is time to buy. How do you go ahead and tell people, yes, don't be fearful of it, hearing that it's a seller's market? What do you say to buyers out there?
I think if you find the right house for you, and it's in the perfect location, and you have to overpay a little bit, it's okay, better than paying the rent money, right? That's how I look at it. So if you're paying $2,000 a month in rent, but you might spend 15 or 20 more in a house, and the interest rate's 3% or less, it's kind of a no-brainer. I'd say go ahead and buy the house.
Go ahead, take advantage and make your money work for you in a way, right?
Exactly.
Do you tell those buyers, though, to make sure when they are putting an offer together to expect to pay more, or is that something that just really depends on the situation? And again, having an expertise on the team like you, that was really where it would pay off.
Well, you're right. They are going to have to pay more typically, because there'll be 8 to 10 offers, which really doesn't matter. We don't know what all the offers are, so you put in your highest and best offer. If you're willing to bridge the gap, if the appraisal is different, or waive the appraisal, you'll have a much better chance of getting the house. Obviously, if you have cash, that's a much better way to get it. But you don't be afraid to do it because you might just get it and be very happy.
Well, I've been so happy to talk with you today. I love talking about real estate. Of course, if you want more information from 54 Realty, see how they can help you regardless of the situation you're in, well, give them a call today, and we'll always put more information on our website too.